times for Tommy Taylor. Leyton Orient slumped to their fourth home defeat of the season as Lincoln made it 4 wins in a row. Paul Smith putting Lincoln in front with his first since November in his 50th league game. The O's have only registered 1 win in their last 14 matches, but when Terry Fleming bundled over Eisden Christie, the ref gave them a much-needed lifeline. Matthew Lockwood dispatched the spot kick to make it 1-1. He's said to be a £1 million target of Leeds, Everton and Wimbledon. 2 minutes later, though, Lincoln were back in front. Scrappy defending, giving Paul Miller the chance to blaze in his first since March. The lead was reinforced with the goal of the game. Lee Thorpe broke free and raced towards goal, holding off Stuart Hicks with a jinking run before an explosive finish past Scott Barrett, his 4th of the season. Home supporters once again staged a demonstration after the game. Amara Simba did make it 3-2 in injury time, but you wonder if Tommy Taylor's out of time. Leyton Orient 2, Lincoln 3.
In 6 games, Lincoln's Dave Barnett doesn't get many goals, but this was his second in 2 matches, only the 8th of his career. Chester fans demonstrated in midweek for chairman and acting manager Terry Smith to appoint a proper successor to former boss Kevin Ratcliffe. But you can't really blame the man in charge when your top scorer does this. Luke Beckett, the guilty party. Unknown striker Manuel Agogo clearly let Beckett know his feelings on the shot and then proceeded to show him how it should be done. Agogo's effort from distance knocking keeper Barry Richardson off his feet and finding the net. But that was all the visitors had to cheer as the Imps set about securing their 5th win in 6. Top scorer Lee Thorpe added a second. And then Thorpe turned provider, beating the offside trap and almost winning a penalty before the loose ball was turned in by John Finnegan. A comfortable victory was secured in the final minute. Phil Stant recently turned 37, but the Imps assistant boss moved to within sight of 200 career goals, making space to nod in number 196. Lincoln 4, Chester 1.
And 2 penalties at Sincilbank. Kevin Hume had spent 3 months with Lincoln back in 1995, and he certainly knew his way to goal to give York the lead. But Lincoln were back level just 3 minutes later. From Stuart Bimson's corner, Paul Smith was left totally unmarked. Lincoln took control in the second half. 3 goals in a 21-minute spell left the Minster men without a prayer. First, it was Lee Thorpe. Then Paul Smith had designs on a second, and his 4th of the season was fashioned by Peter Gain. Lincoln's gain, York's loss. And the game was put beyond reach when Lincoln were awarded a penalty. Sneakily, Lincoln had allegedly put some glue on the ball and it was proving rather difficult to budge. In the end, York defender Scott Jordan was the one who came unstuck. Terry Fleming duly converted the spot kick. York managed a late consolation 2 minutes from time. Chris Fairclough was pushed in the back by Gavin Gordon, and referee Bill Jordan had no hesitation in awarding yet another penalty. Mark Williams stepped up, but it was too little too late. Lincoln 4, York 2.